stomped through the mud, the clean out at the dump site the last few days, asking drivers that I don't know how much they're getting paid. Just walk up to some random dude who's cleaning out his truck. I'm like, hey, so I was wondering how much you make per hour. I'm just curious. Yeah, it was awkward, kind of weird. Definitely probably should have introduced myself first, but oh well. So after asking all these random dudes how much they make per hour, I have some information for you. So in this area, we're making between $22 and $41 an hour as a dump truck driver. There's definitely some prevailing wage in there, but I didn't count that because that's not guaranteed, and that's not, you don't know if you're going to get that for sure all the time. But so then these companies, they have, not the company I work for, but they have this pay rate that's lower, and that is for your travel time in the morning and your travel time at night. So basically in the morning when I leave the shop and I head to the job site or the pit, that if I was working for a non-union company, and not all of them, but some of them, they would pay me between $12 and $18 an hour to drive the truck empty to the job site or to the pit in the morning and then back to the shop at night. I disagree with that. I think it's wrong, but a lot of companies do it, and a lot of people take it. But so basically, I work for a company that pays key to key. Part of that is that we're union, and it's required by the union to pay key to key. But I have never worked for a company that had a reduced rate for travel time. I did apply to one company that they were like, okay, so this is how we pay. We pay, I think it was $18 an hour for regular time, because this was back in like 2007. And then your travel time in the morning and your travel time at night would be $10 an hour. And I was like, well, my liability is still the same, so why would I take a reduced rate? Because the truck still drives the same, and you still need somebody with a CDL to drive it, whether or not it's traveling to and from the job site to the shop. But so I've just disagreed with the lower pay rate for that. Some people take it and they think it's fine, and that's, it's up to everybody to choose the job that they want to take, especially when the industry is the way that it is right now. Everybody's hiring. When I looked online to find out what people were paying, I pulled up dump truck driver in the greater Seattle area on Craigslist, and there's hundreds of postings, and everybody's looking for 2 to 5 years of experience. But you do have to remember that there are companies out there that'll take you before that, and none of us would know how to do this if we hadn't started off not knowing how to do it at some point. It's a hard thing to remember when you're looking for a job, or you just want good people in the trucks. You might have a good driver that doesn't know how to drive a dump truck, and you have to train them. And some of those companies that are willing to do that do pay that lower rate. They'll pay you $22 an hour, but they'll give you the truck and they'll pay you to learn. And you can teach yourself. I mean, I definitely had a bunch of mentors along the way when I was learning how to do this, and learned a lot from people. But the first time that I ever dumped truck and pup, I was on the phone with my boss, and he was explaining to me how to do it. So it's possible to learn, basically teach yourself. You just need the equipment. So the non-union jobs, it's overtime after 40, and they usually offer a 401k and 1 to 2 weeks vacation, depending on the company and the size of the company. The union companies, we don't get vacation time, but we do get overtime after 8, and we do get really good health insurance that covers us and our family at no extra charge, and a pension. And the health insurance for the non-union companies, not every company, but the ones I worked for, the health insurance only covered you, and so you would have to pay the difference to add your kids or your wife. And so for me, the reason why I joined the union wasn't necessarily for the money. It was that my kids needed health insurance, and I couldn't afford the $5,000 a year to add them to my health insurance while making $22 an hour. But it's up to you the way that you want to go, or I don't know the industry anywhere else. I mean, I have some insights into Portland area. I do understand that they make a little bit less, like probably about 30% less than we do down there, because trucking just doesn't pay as much. So if you go out and you rent as a construction company, and you go out and you rent some trucks from another construction company, you can usually get a truck and trailer up here for $160, $170 an hour. And that's the truck and the driver doing the work and whatever. And then solo is, $140, $150. Sometimes it's $150, like it creeps up $150, $160 in the summertime when everybody's really busy, and basically people are auctioning their trucks off to the highest bidder to get the work done before the rain comes back in the fall. But I do know that in Portland, they're making $95, $100, $110 for a solo. I do have a friend down there who has a couple of solos. So I don't know what it's like in the rest of the country, and I hope that especially in the coastal states, that it's the same or close to it. I'm gonna guess it's not, though, just based on the difference between here and Portland. But I hope that gives you some information and helps you make the right decisions about what you're going to do with your life as a truck driver. There's so many options, and if you don't like one job, there's got to be another one out there that you do like. Because I drove over the road for a year, and although I had a really good time and it was a great experience, I wasn't in love with the job. I did haul fish from Mount Vernon to LA every week, and it was not the best smelling thing ever. But yeah, it just wasn't. I'm glad I did it, and I'm glad I had the experience, but it just wasn't for me, not at all. And construction seemed a lot more appealing to me, and I didn't know how to get into the industry, so I just took whatever somebody would give me a job doing, and that was driving a hydroseeder. And then it was good, and that was a good experience too, but that was the most labor-intensive job I've ever had. It's a very good job though, but it's spotty because you only really, like, you hydroseed year-round, but they have a busy season in the fall when the rains are coming back. And then, so what'll happen is that you'll work normal hours throughout the year, and then in the fall you're working 14, 15 hours a day, 6 or 7 days a week. And that I did not enjoy at all. But yeah, so I hope this answers some questions for you guys. I do have some interesting pictures that I'm going to show at the end of this video of the last few days. And I'll be honest, I stole these pictures off of one of our dump trucking Facebook pages. But the first one is a truck that went off the edge of an off-ramp and didn't follow the curve of the road. And I don't know how that happened. I don't know if he wasn't paying attention or if his brakes failed. And I'm going to hope that it was brake failure, just because it's kind of crazy. I'll show that one first. And then I've got some pictures of commercial vehicle enforcement smashed up underneath a flatbed truck. I'll show that one second. posts going for you guys, and